Yes, that is true. We have a new filter on the MPC. There's a new plugin from Air, just dropped. It's a multi-band filter. This specific plugin can actually be used on so many things. It can be used in a creative way. It can be used in a surgical, more professional way where you can, adjust certain frequencies, take out certain, or boost frequencies. We're going to get into it. I'm going to show you, give you an overview of the plugin. Here it is, the Air Multiband Filterbank. You have 3 bands. They're determined by this little position here telling you where you are affecting the signal of each band. So you got 3, the low, the mid, and the high band. And each of these bands will have these parameters to them. So the mid band will have its own cutoff, the low band will have its own cutoff, the high will have its own cutoff point. Okay, so these parameters are per band. You can have different type of filters per band. Here you can pick the filter that you want. You can have low pass, high pass, band pass, a notch, or a peak filter. And this is, again, per band. On the high band, you can have a low pass if you want. You got that cutoff point here. You got resonance, a drive, and you can increase or lower the level. You got a modulation here. This is pretty fun. This is where this plugin gets creative, and you can say that, the modulation, being the rise, the fall, and the gain, is being affected by the amplitude of either the mid band, the low band, or the high band. You got the modulation amount right there. Then you got the rise and the fall, something like an attack and a decay function, and the gain for the modulation for the envelope follower. And then you have an output here as well, and that is for the entire plugin, okay? Yeah, you also have a mute and a solo for each individual band. The cool thing is that, you can use this on a lot of different things. You would use it on, just individual samples. You use it in a more simple way if you want. Just cut the lows and the highs. You can use it on your master output. I've been using it on the master output as well. Increase some of these frequencies that I want or attenuate certain frequencies. I think it sits perfect on the master output, actually. I'm actually going to be using my Q links right here. You can do fun things like this. I can pre-drive, I can add some distortion here just to this section of the spectrum, just to the low frequencies, add some drive to that. And this is really nice because you will introduce saturation to sections of the spectrum. Doing a little trick here, cutting everything up to 71K, so everything gets cut here. And it really only starts affecting around this area because this band here is being cut at around 100. So I'm dipping a little bit, but then I'm adding some drive and pushing up the level again of the band. So you can do like these small little tricks, which sound really nice. Let me go here to the high band, and I want to just increase, I want to add just a little bit of drive to this. You can really tweak the lows and highs, add a bit of saturation to it. This would be one of the ways you would use it. But you can use it just on the drums, snares, hats, really wherever you want to drop it on. You can use it as a very simple filter or more complex, with more complex settings as well. Let's try it maybe on just the drums. There's a lot of presets in here. Let's go to the drums. It's very versatile in that sense that you can have, just 3 low pass or 3 high pass filters in there, and each one modulating one and the other. So perfect to create like rhythmic sections. But you can use it again. You can use it on everything. It's very creative. It's a creative. It's all around filter. Now I'm just going to go for an initial patch. And right away, man, what we can do here is just to go to the high frequencies, just get the bass. Now we have the bass right there. We can adjust this as well. Bring up the, sorry, this is on the mid. Go to the low band. And this way we have just the bass if we want. We get a nice result with that. We can attenuate, bring up the bass. Right? You just have the bass straight from here. Now let's say we want just the xylophone. So maybe what I'll do is actually turn off the lower band, adjust the band right here. And now we have just that xylophone sound. Now we have just the shakers as well. Let's say we want actually the mid to disappear and we want the other 2 sounds to play. So make sure you go and grab it, all right? It's great to see this in the MPC. I'm a huge fan of filters, love to try different filters with different curves. And this one seems very transparent. So if I don't want to like mess with the sound too much and just attenuate certain things or boost, I think this is just perfect for it if I don't want to color the sound too much. Compliments to Akai for dropping out a new plugin, a new filter, and compliments to Air Music. And thank you so much for watching the video. Go and download this plugin, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, any questions, just drop them in the comment section. Peace. Bye-bye.